So, again, I can't speak for the quality of this live stream, but I'm really bored and I'm waiting for a ride now. And the rest of the crew, they've gone on their way in an Uber. So, while I wait, I might as well talk to somebody or talk to myself in a pre recorded video. Either way, well, I'm going to feel awkward regardless, I guess. But yeah, I'm here at the airport still, rocking the Kigu. And this place empty, man. It's always so weird coming back to Detroit when it's like really late because it's just really quiet. It's chill. I don't know how to describe it because it's like a very different place than when it's full of people rushing to get through the gate, you know. And now you got a lot going on. Wait, why is it notifications? I gotta get used to it. I gotta get like a little. No, I will not buy a selfie stick. Never mind. Forget my rambling. I don't want to buy a selfie stick. I respect myself too much to buy a selfie stick. But regardless, I do need to get a better phone. But yeah, Airport Con Day 3. No, I'm joking. This whole title is a joke. I haven't been here for 3 days. But the flight got delayed, and it was really. It was a long delay for a flight that it felt like we were only up in the air for like an hour. To be honest, not even an hour. It might have been because we were playing Smash Brothers for half the flight, but you know, time flies. No pun intended. But yeah. So I'm waiting for my ride in this big empty airport because everyone else is gone. If you're joining me, love to talk. Conversation helps, but if not, it's all good. Imagine not having food. Yo, Kefka, you might get a laugh out of this. What airport am I at? I'm at the Detroit, the one in Detroit, the one, the good one, the one everybody flies out of in Detroit. Listen, you guys, since you're here, I can talk about something. Let me talk about how the TSA tried to steal my baby. Look, so we both, because we didn't want to pack them in our luggage, we had to wear our Kigus out of the con. You're nearby. Oh, my roommate's coming to pick me up. I didn't know you were nearby. What are you doing? Are you drunk? You just chilling? Having fun? Everyone else Ubered home, and I figured I'm like, yo, rather than pay for an Uber, you can just have my roommate get me. It'd be easier. Oh shoot, man, that's dope. Just eat the person you next. There's nobody here. It's empty. Kefka, I've got no food. I'm gonna starve. Yep, this empty airport. This is probably the final chapter of Mob Unit. No, I'm joking. Consume my arm. I can eat my baby, but like he's been through enough. He's been through enough. All right. He's really stressed out. TS they tried to confiscate him. Yet they let the snake. Yeah, it's my phone. Like they will adjust. It's not that, right? Okay, we're good. We're good. That was a false alarm. We didn't disconnect. Come to the IKEA after your roommate gets there. We can get food. I'll ask him if he's down. I'm just tired. I want to.
Not transport any item for someone you do not know if you believe that someone has tampered with your luggage or
I just thought about it. Like earlier, we were talking about stuff, and there was somebody else getting really freaked out because they didn't know we were talking about Smash Brothers. We were talking about the character, the hero, and how he has that self-destruct move, and we're like, yo, we need to tone it down. But something cool happened too. So like, I don't know if you guys have heard. Let me pull up this card here. We were just chilling in the airport, and a DJ from Detroit was chilling with us from the con. He was a DJ at the con. He was chilling with us. I lost the card. It's Memerist. I think I'll find it later. But yeah, we were all just playing Smash Brothers. That was kind of cool. It was really kind of a surreal, funny coincidence. Like, yeah, we're all delayed. Let's just play Smash Brothers in an airport. It's like you guys are weebs. You can hang with me. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm just waiting and I'm bored. So what are you guys up to? What's been happening in your world? It's so funny too, because like there's no way I could fit anything else into this luggage. My bag is overpacked. Airport Wi-Fi smash stream. I mean, how is this stream first? Is this clear? If this video is rough and pixelated, then there's no way in hell I could pull off a smash stream in the airport off the Wi-Fi. I could log on. Did anything come out of the well? So out of pure curiosity, I'm gonna actually just go and like reinstall the app and just send a message and just see what happens. But no, nothing really came out of it except for like a few random people saying like, "Oh man, I heard stories." So there's some rumors spreading around. But other than that, it just kind of blew over. Some other stuff happened at the con that kind of outshined it, which I'm glad. Like I guess the winds got really strong, and a door slammed the wind and it just shattered. The glass just shattered. Someone pulled the fire alarm, but you already know about the fire alarm. Someone with the fire alarm. Something else happened, but all in all, Ichiban Con's actually not bad. They did a few things that I actually applaud them for. Although someone pointed out that it could be a little bit exploitable. Like for example, 18 plus panels. You know how you have to always whip out your ID to go into panels? To make things less monotonous, if you don't have pockets and stuff like that, you can just get your age verified and they'll give you a wristband. And then you can just go to any 18 plus event without having to worry about reaching into your wallet to grab your ID or go through all that stuff. I'm like, that's a time saver. They had little sections in the hallways where you could just stand and people could take pictures of you, which I know like that's actually the way they do things at Japanese conventions, where there's a designated area for cosplayers to stand so people can take pictures of them. And what it does is it makes it so that it's way easier to keep the flow of traffic going when you don't have a lot of space to work with. And like that worked out pretty well actually. People were using it, and well, okay. Let me rephrase that. It worked pretty well for like the first day and the last day. Saturday, it didn't work at all. Saturday, where there were way too many people in the convention center, and it was too small to facilitate that many people. That hallway was a nightmare. But every other day, it was fine. But I really think that they did a good job like trying new ideas to, make things easier for everybody rather than going through the usual hoops. No, I wanted to so bad. I know I had to pick up some stuff for. I wanted to pick up some stuff for a Patreon giveaway, like I'm supposed to be doing for like the last two cons, but I haven't been able to. And this one I definitely couldn't because I have no room. Like what's in the bag is stuffed to capacity with the essentials, and then I have my camera gear over there, and I didn't come out of this completely unscathed. My camera, one of the locking mechanisms on my gimbal broke. It did, didn't it? See the quality. See, you want me to do a smash stream off of this? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? That quality fluctuates. I'm on airport Wi-Fi. What do you expect? But if I'm still here, if I'm not a robot, I'm not a pixelated mess, if you can still hear me, yeah, it was a good con. But I couldn't bring anything back with me, and they had a free market that was really nice. Usually for a second, have you told your subs about the trip we got into? Yo, dude, I actually completely forgot, but we're going to that near concert, so I better hold on to my dollars, the few that I have left, and yeah, I'm excited about that because I've been seeing advertisements on that on Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, the tickets are almost sold." I'm like, "Yo, I'm excited!" Like, I love the music from Near. I like Near Automata. I like the first Near, and if you guys get me going about Near, we're gonna be here all night. So don't even get me started on it. Don't even get me started on it. That's my oof. I will talk about that until my ride gets here, if you let me. And that's not good. That's not good. I like to play those games too, actually. Well, I mean, I really do wish they would just go ahead and remaster. I wish they'd go ahead and just remaster the first Nier. I'm about an hour. Okay, listen. You know a game is good when you can listen to the OST and feel an emotion from it, right? Yes, it's non-pixel mobby. So, okay, guys, let's talk about something else. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I say this all the time, right? And it's the whole topic of whether or not I should change my channel name. And I have two questions. One question is there a popular online personality streamer or organization that uses the name A5, the letter A5. I just want to know that right off the bat because I'm not like big on Twitch streamers, but I want to find like something that's like a simple like letter and a number, and I want to try something. But first I want to know if that is the thing. I wouldn't know honestly. I don't venture out of my bubble. Me and you are the same, man. Me and you are the exact same in that regard. And trust, well, I say that, but like this whole trip has been me going out of my bubble this time around. Like there were some high notes and some incredibly low notes that I didn't talk about with my friends who were with me for the trip because I don't want to be a downer for their part of the trip. But like, man, there are some things that are rough. You just gotta like go with the flow sometimes, because you're in another state and you have no other like options. You gotta just go with it. So that was a challenge. Another thing I'll say about Ichiban Con that I noticed that was actually really cool was one, it was a very pet friendly place. Like, a lot of people were there with service dogs. There were a lot of people who had different handicaps and disabilities at the convention. And I didn't realize till the last day that that's because Ichiban Con kind of advertised itself as a place that facilitates that. There were signs all over the place looking back that talk about that and raise awareness. They had I just got a chain letter on Facebook. They had all sorts of things, no results. Okay, what do you think about that? A5. And yes, it has something to do with near, but listen. I'm all about like branding. I will not make myself A1 steak sauce nerd, even though I used to be obsessed with A1 steak sauce. So I mean, I used to put that on everything. When I was younger, I used to put A1 on pretty much whatever I could. And then I absolutely. You ever like overuse a topping or a condiment and then you hate it? It is. This convention was like really unique in the sense that it really rose awareness to that. It had places for people to kind of like unwind. There were rooms you could just sit at and just, if you need some time to yourself, you got time to yourself. And like that, I've never seen a con do that. Not in that way. And that's unique. And I gotta give them that. That's special. I respect them for that. It really was a con that was like for everybody. Well, hold on. Let me switch this to live chat. I started burning myself out on chicken. Okay. Give me a 5. It's your boy. It's Isol. What's going on? How you doing? I'm trying to keep my voice down because like this airport's practically empty and my voice echoes and it makes me feel like I'm talking too loud. Not much of a sauce guy, but spices. You know, I'm somewhere in the middle. It depends on what I'm eating. It really does. But yeah, empty airport con. Paddle's a joke, guys. Don't worry. I'm not like starving. I'm just waiting for a ride so I can go home and edit. I've gotten so much footage, and I think the coolest part of this trip for me was I got to meet a friend who was just as passionate at making videos as I was. And you know what? They were in the exact same boat as me because I always have this problem when I go to conventions where it's like I'm the only like video guy in my group. Like I could give somebody a camera, but it doesn't mean they necessarily know how to use that camera. And it's nothing against them because you can't just throw something in someone's hands and expect them to immediately know how to use it. It's a tool. It's a skill set. But like when you have an idea for like a video you want to shoot and you can't really like accurately convey it to the other person you're trying to get the shot out of if you're in it, it's pretty much impossible. And I met a buddy who has a channel. Yo, what's up, Ben Chung? What's up, bud? Welcome to the stream. Just waiting at the airport for my ride so I can finally go home after a long trip. Like we were so overpacked, I had to actually wear my kigu to the airport, which was the funniest experience ever coming out of North Carolina. But just own that echo. Be Zeus, mighty powerful God. But anyways, where I was going with that was shoot, where was I going? Basically, I just lost my entire train of thought. Where was I talking about? I was talking about spices. Somewhat cosplay, videography. So look, this dude had the exact same problem as me, and we helped each other out, and it resulted in a really cool video. Like there's a really funny dance montage that we did throughout the video, and it it hits on a level. I'm just looking at the footage. I haven't got to edit it together, right? But just looking at the clips separately, this hits on a level that's very different than what I've usually been able to film because it's both of us. We understand like framing. We know how to use the camera. We know like when to comically pan in or do some funny stuff, and it just worked. And I really can't wait to show you this video because it's funny, and it's got and also just meeting everyone else's friends like my buddy Bepsi, they all went out there to meet some friends of theirs. They have met in person. They've all known over Discord for the longest time, but they've talked for years, and they all met up to go to that con. And these dudes, like, they could be in a music video. They all have some moves. And I filmed a short segment of a video where they're all dancing, and I got my camera in vortex mode. A part of me wishes I didn't just do vortex mode for that because I didn't realize that they actually had like that level of dance skill. I thought they were gonna do something silly, but they went and they killed it. Like these people are talented. I know if a couple of them subscribe to this channel, so if you are, yeah, like, I want you to know, like, you talented, man. Like, you guys need to get out there and get on one of those dance shows. But there's a lot of stuff that I got in the video that was just fun, and working with another videographer was a unique experience that I want to do again. But it also sucks. It's bittersweet because they're from North Carolina. I'm from Michigan, so. But we will probably be collaborating on YouTube live streams. Then I met another YouTuber, Eli and friends. I forget my camera mirrors stuff when you live stream. It's kind of dumb. But okay, my phone's going nuts right now. I guess the flight just let out. But yeah, so I'm still waiting for my ride. But anyways, yeah. So you might see some new faces on this channel that I want to kind of start collaborating with. Hey, these guys out here. So I put up my kangaroo Kigu in the background. You probably can't see him because reflection. Oh, yeah, you can. You can kind of see. But yeah, there's been a lot of funny moments, man. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I think this next video, if you guys stick around and watch it, I think you're gonna like it because it's a little different than my usual run-of-the-mill convention video. It isn't heavily focused on cosplay like other videos are. This one is kind of like a throwback to like my old con music videos where I was just me and my friends goofing around at a convention and just having a good time. And I want to do more stuff like that because that's where it's at, my dude. That's where it's at. So if you're there, stick around. I know this is fluctuating. I know that I went from like 8 to like 3. I only see 2 likes. It's weird. I'm joking. I'm not a like whore. You can do whatever you want. I really only care about updating you guys on my situation. Earlier at the hotel on a live stream, I'm like, I'll delete this when it crashes. If it crashes, I'm not gonna try again because my phone just Metro PCS is garbage, man. Listen. If you are anywhere out of Michigan, you're basically screwed. My phone didn't work at all, and I felt so bad. I'm like, wow, this phone is useless. This phone is actually useless right now. It is. I call it Metro POS because this is garbage. But I'm glad it's not a PC thing because that'd be worse. I legitimately think that they throttle you if you pay for the lower end services because I paid for like the highest tier when I first got signed onto it, and I had no problems whenever I went. No problems, right? As soon as I dropped it, even though I had plenty of data left, like everything just stopped functioning. No bars anywhere. Heck, I can't even make outgoing calls, Wi-Fi or not. It was so stupid. I'm like, man, I hope I don't get murdered out here because, oof, wow, something went down the wrong pipe. There's no way I could call for help because my phone's useless. I better learn to fight real quick. But yeah. So here's why I started talking about the name A5. I really want to start working with other. I want to keep in touch with these people and do more videos because, like I'm telling you, the production quality went up fast. Just use rank E windmill. You right. Spam it, right? But like the early ones, they gave you invincibility frames, not the update windmill. Yeah, I know. Pre-update windmill took health away, but that's fine because invincibility frames. They can't touch me. Just doing it. I think if I was a Mabinogi character, right, I would have a lot of HP and a lot of will. All right, I could stay in Deadly and be just fine. They wouldn't touch me, man. They wouldn't touch me. I have the will of a god in that game. But I'm thinking I don't want to lock myself in a corner. My biggest fear is that like, as much as like I love the Mabinogi community and how my channel like blew up from Mabinogi, because I am the Mobby nerd. I'll forever be the Mobby nerd. I don't want to. If I want to reach a wider audience, I can't just be Mobby nerd. Does that make sense? That's my big concern, and that's why I've been trying to think of like alternate brand names that I could go for with my channel that could still be appealing to you guys, so that I'm still gonna do what I do. There is another Mobby nerd on YouTube, and there's a big debate over who's the first one. I honestly, looking at the channel and the way things line up, I really don't know who came first. They very well could have been a Mobby nerd before I was Mobby nerd, but they don't upload any videos, so that's that. And then on the actual game, on the now dead Ruari server, someone also stole my name, Mobby nerd, and I had to made myself not Mobby nerd. That was funny. Although if I do change my channel name, I gotta make new cards. No. You're wrong for that one. That was an immediate no. Italia fan 6969. I'll use it as a joke name for a trolling video. That last one, you can just go ahead and delete that last one. I'm not even going to acknowledge that last one. But by saying I'm not going to acknowledge that last one, I do realize that I have in fact acknowledged it, but I stand by what I said. You're wrong for that. Thank you. A1 steak sauce there. I don't know. Is this going to be a running gag that my name just changes every time? Because that could be kind of funny too. But then watch me like hit the limit for my YouTube channel and they're like, you can't change your name anymore. And I get stuck with something stupid. That happened to another YouTuber. He who was it? He did all those animations and he kept changing his channel name for a meme and he got stuck with because it wouldn't let him change his name anymore. You know, honestly though, I wasn't even thinking of just dropping nerd from my name and just being Mobby. But then I realized there's another YouTuber who's that. So I can't do that. And I guess that's another thing that bothers me. It's like, yo, there's another Mobby, and they're a relatively big YouTuber at that. Maybe, but then again, another part of me is like, you know what though? We do very different content. So like, I could be Mobby and keep the little face behind my name, and it would still be my own thing. You know, they're two cries on YouTube. Why can't there be two Mobbies? So maybe I will keep it that way. You never know. Yeah. But anyways, guys, like I'm still waiting. The airport's getting a lot less empty. I guess the flight let out. We'll wait for the bags. What is that? APLB and Alphenholt 62. What's with this 69 nonsense? Yeah, y'all need to stop. You crazy. But I don't know if it's been close to an hour. I got to keep going just for an hour. I really appreciate you guys sitting here talking with me while I stream. Man, I'm just ready to go home. First thing I'm gonna do when I get back, I'm going to sleep. Yo, Pepsi Cola gave me this. He just said, you know what, you can just have this because I'm too lazy to put it in my bag. I'm like, yo, you know what, dude? I'm gonna do you proud. I'm gonna keep the kicking. It's been 25 minutes. Okay, it's only been 25 minutes. I need more time. I need to kill an hour. Then I could finally get home. You know what though? I say I'm gonna go to sleep, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna, as soon as I get home, I'm probably gonna load up my computer. Power up my computer, slap in that those SD cards, export all the footage, and edit like half the video. I shouldn't do that. I definitely shouldn't. But I got this weird problem where like once I start editing something, I gotta see it through. So it's like it becomes an all-nighter. Do push-ups while Yo, okay, look. So there's a funny story. I really wish I was recording, but there is this app that one of my roommates would show me at the con where like it's just like this anime girl and she encourages you to exercise with her. And he's like, this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. And as he's talking about it, right, one of the other guys in the room takes his phone and loads up the app, and then you just hear the voice saying 1, 2, and next thing you know, he's doing sit-ups. And then the other guy's like, oh, this is ridiculous. But across the room, a third person turns on the app and they start doing it. It was contagious. It was so stupid because the app is it's really, I get the idea because it's really helpful. But what's funny is the app knows if you're doing them too fast, it thinks you're cheating. And this one guy was like really good at doing them. The app it's something called Burn Fat with Me or something like that. I think it's called Burning Fat with Me. I'm gonna look it up. Or you got two hands, look it up on any of the app stores. It's like a G-rated app, but like it was getting mad at one of the guys because it's like it's like you're not taking this seriously. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm murdering myself doing these push-ups. Because you gotta like tap it each time and it'll count for you, basically. Um, and the room was just full of. We come back and the room was just the voices doing the 1, 2, 3. We're like, oh my god, please stop. This is so funny. I kind of want to get it just to troll people, but I mean, not troll people. I'm gonna make a video on it. I mean, hey, one, it motivates you to keep doing it, and I can't argue with that. Motivation is motivation. If you need an animated character on your cell phone to tell you to keep doing push-ups and sit-ups, hey, just do it. I know that's one of my goals is to start going back and hitting the gym, especially after carrying all this luggage around. My arms are noodles. I hated it. I was like, oh, this is torture. So you found it. What was it called? What was it called? I'm very curious. Was it called Burning Fat with You or Burn Fat with Me? I used to spend all my Christmas money on computer parts though. Yo, dude, it's all good because I about spent all mine. Listen, this trip drained me. I spent all my money eating noodles, sushi, and chicken. You know what? If that ain't the most unhealthy trip, I'm like, man, we keep stopping at all these. They're like, we're gonna go cheap. We keep stopping at all these fancy restaurants, and I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna be broke before I even get to the con. We did Kaizen. We had there's like this ramen shop at the airport that was actually really good. We got Bojangles. Then we went to how you gonna get Chick-fil-A and Bojangles in the same day? It's crazy. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy. It's made by Creative Freaks Incorporated. That's quite the name for a company that makes apps. That's all I gotta say. All right, guys. I think this is my ride. So I'm gonna wrap the stream up, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging with me. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.